Dynamic Brothers.
Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Super Dynamic Bros. I'm your host, Isaiah Amaro.
I'm Michael Sarabona.
And today we're going to be talking about news that happened between this week, last week, maybe even the week before that. Can't keep track of it all.
Yeah, even with Thanksgiving coming out, a lot of news story has popped up and everything.
Of course. And today on our first news, we're going to be talking about Fox's new X-Men-ish TV movie starring James Franco as Multiple Man.
Doesn't seem so random though?
It is.
Multiple Man?
I guess they're trying to take like how random Guardians of the Galaxy was, and then just trying to run with that. Okay, Marvel could do a random B-list superhero. Let's just do it with ours too.
Yeah, well, but let's do like a random C-list X-Men character. Multiple Man.
That was in like a few seconds of X-Men 3.
He was in X-Men 3.
Yeah, like a few seconds, yeah.
Look, I try to forget about X-Men 3. But fuck, that's right. Yeah, he was in X-Men 3. That's just it's so random.
It is. It's like out of all your rosters you could have done, you could have redid, let's say, Fantastic Four. You could have did a solo Silver Surfer movie.
I think we need to stay away from Fantastic Four for
I'm just giving them options.
Give it another 20 years at this point.
But as far as that, especially now with the whole deal with Disney and Fox of what it could be.
If it could happen. If
it could happen. And you're going to come out and be like, oh, Multiple Man.
I mean, on paper, it's a stupid idea. But when you kind of think about it, I don't know, Fox is really like, I like the direction that they're going with their X-Men property. Like, they took risks with Deadpool.
Took a risk with
Logan. New Mutants is coming out, and that's
a big risk right there.
That's looking like a horror movie, not even a comic movie.
In March.
Yeah. It was in March?
It's in March.
Oh, they're making their money then. But it's like, all right, so now it's Multiple Man with James Franco. You know what? I'm interested because it's with James Franco.
But is it James Franco and his team, or would it be just one of those James Franco by himself movies?
I don't know. He's doing a pretty good job right now, according to all the reviews I'm hearing about the Disaster Artist. Apparently, he wanted to do this idea.
Yeah, I was just trying to think, like, what, out of all the superheroes you could have been, granted, not probably like one like super buff and super manly and stuff too, but okay, yeah, I could kind of see Multiple Man now.
I mean, I can see him doing it.
Yeah.
It's not like he's coming on and gonna play like Moon Knight. Like I can see James. Actually, I could see James Franco doing that.
I just can't see him.
He's gotta be crazy.
Can't see him as like a quirky type superhero, like Plastic Man almost, or.
You don't think James Franco? I think he's got good comedic timing.
Somewhat.
I prefer him in his comedies.
I don't know. I kind of like his dramatic type roles a little bit here and there. His comedy's okay, depending, because like if you say like The Interview. To me, it was okay, yeah.
Pineapple Express is really
Pineapple Express, yeah. It depends on the writers, too. Yeah.
That's true. I don't know. It's a weird idea. I'm kind of into it. It's super random, though.
And maybe random is good. Maybe random is what we need, and not the cookie cutter what their bigger X-Men movies are doing right now, as far as like Apocalypse or Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, because the ones I'm more interested are these side ones than really the main one.
Yeah, like Deadpool 2 and X-Forces, and possibly an X-23 movie they were saying.
Oh, yeah. I would be very excited for that, though.
See, those hardcore R, especially if they make this an R-rated movie.
They probably will.
I don't know.
With James Franco?
Is New Mutants R-rated, they said, or no?
I don't think so.
You think it's going to be PG-13?
I think that was probably PG-13.
Yeah, these PG-13 horror movies are...
Yeah, but it's New Mutants as a horror movie. That's weird.
It's the first horror superhero movie.
It's like, I like it.
I like it too. It's almost like...
The trailer looks good.
It's like, I guess the closest thing you compare it to is maybe Blade. As far as like...
As a horror type, yeah.
Yeah.
Hasn't been done in a while. So other than that, next up, so Star Wars Last Jedi is coming out. How much money do you think it would make?
What did the last one make?
248.
248
million.
And Rogue One?
Rogue One, 156, 150, 140. around there.
As far as everything going on, especially with the death of Carrie Fisher, I'm gonna probably bump it up to maybe 245 to maybe high 250s.
Yeah, so they're saying that it's tracking around 200 plus million. I don't think it's gonna get near Force Awakens numbers.
I don't think it's gonna go over Force Awakens.
I think that was just because that was like 10 years, a 10-year gap between Star Wars. Fans really needed something. That marketing campaign was genius.
This one is too.
No, this one is too. There's no way this movie is going to make under 200.
I'm only saying that because you take one of the highest grossing movies of all time and you're making a sequel out of it, and now everybody wants to see what happens next because you didn't leave the story on an ending. You left this as a cliffhanger.
Are we talking about Avatar 2? I feel like we're talking about Avatar 2 right there, right?
I'm pretty sure Avatar left on a good ending though. Like they didn't have to make it.
I don't remember how it ended. Nope, you don't have to explain it. It's fine.
Good, because I couldn't remember.
Exactly. But no, there's no way that this movie bombs. There's no way no Star Wars movie bombs at this point. You can give me a solo Han Solo movie.
A solo
Han Solo movie. Without Harrison Ford, stick the name Star Wars on it. It's gonna make 100 million plus in the weekend.
Way over 100 million plus, though.
Look at Rogue One. There's, nobody. You didn't know anybody in that movie.
Yeah, the only one in the movie.
Like character-wise,
Vader.
He's not in the trailers. He's in the trailer for 1 second.
I was surprised.
And that's if you were a fan that's constantly watching the trailers.
R2-D2 and C-3PO.
Yeah, but they weren't all of the marketing campaign.
Oh no, but no.
I'm saying like marketing campaign wise.
No, they took a whole bunch of
nothing about that story.
They basically could have just made this movie like a Battlefront movie.
That's essentially what it kind
of was. That's
what
it basically is, yeah. Because that's what Battlefront games all about. It's like in between this movie. Yeah.
Have you? You haven't played the game at all, right?
Not yet.
It's okay. It's good. I really like the campaign mode.
I heard they explained Rey's parents in this one.
I haven't gotten to that point then. I have not.
Like they didn't actually like put it out there, but if you kind of connect puzzle pieces, you'd be like, yes, that could be it.
They didn't. The one cool thing about it that they didn't tell you in the trailer is that you actually get to play some of the heroes in the campaign mode.
Nice. Like
there's a level where you're Luke Skywalker on like a little mission and like this planet, and you're like chopping stormtroopers and stuff. That was really cool.
Now I really want to buy this game now.
Yeah, and Han Solo has a beard in one point. Yeah, for beard.
See, if you could do this as a TV show or as even video games.
Well, that streaming service or the Disney one's gonna have the Star Wars show.
Live action, first time ever live action Star Wars.
I don't know what it's gonna be. I'm hoping Knights of the Old Republic, but
you could definitely do a Knights of the Old Republic.
But apparently, Rian Johnson's gonna have his own separate Star Wars trilogy gonna be coming out. Nothing to do with Skywalkers. I'm hoping that's Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, but do you feel like a TV show could do it more justice, or you think the film budget trilogy could do it better?
If you give me a budget like Game of Thrones does,
I mean, it's Disney.
Then yes.
Yeah.
I'd rather take a TV show. But then that just makes you like, what are you going to do for the new set of trilogies?
You could do anything. Star Wars is a whole galaxy. We don't have to stick to just Skywalkers and Jedis. Star Wars could be almost anything.
I want Jedis, though.
I mean, everybody wants Jedis, but you don't have to have the main focus be a Jedi. Like, what if the whole trilogy was about the Empire? Somebody.
Yeah, but then you're just retreading Empire stuff.
Could be.
Like, if you're gonna do a whole new thing, I don't want any mention of Empire or freaking Death Stars or Skywalker's Rebellion. Like, I want it to be like so far away,
like a futuristic one.
Or in way in the past.
Then you might as well just do Old Republic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bringing it back to Knights of the Old Republic.
Well, I trust Disney and the Lucasfilms team. Now I do.
Now you do.
Now I do, yeah. With the whole new trilogy now, and then plus the spinoff.
Look, I've always been a big fan of this new trilogy. I don't care what anyone says about Force Awakens being pretty much New Hope.
Basically it is, but just like repo.
Yeah. Some of it is. Some of it's new.
But I like it.
That's here and no there. You know what else I love about Disney?
What's that?
Their casting.
They do cast.
I mean, all these Marvel movies have. It's like every big name actor needs to throw their stick into the woods with them.
Of course, everybody wants to jump on Marvel's
team. You know who else is trying to jump on now?
What's now?
Jude Law and Captain Marvel.
It's about time because Jude Law's been cast into a lot of superhero things like auditions, but never really had a role for it.
You know he was originally supposed to be Superman in one project?
In the 06 BVS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way back in the day.
Written by J.J. Abrams.
Is that the J.J. Abrams one?
It was, no, because J.J. Abrams did Superman Flybys, which ended up being Superman Returns, but then they wanted to hold back on Superman Flybys and do Batman vs. Superman first. And then that's when he dropped out. They had him cast as Superman. They had someone else cast as Batman. I don't remember.
And this is still before the whole Justice League Mortals, right?
Yeah.
Because I remember they had a whole new Superman for that one. That was when Armie Hammer was supposed to be Batman.
He would have been good Batman.
I would have liked him as Batman.
Yeah, and they had Common as Green Lantern.
I would have not liked that.
I kind of like Common, but maybe as a Jon Stewart, I don't see it. It's better than Tyrese. I'd rather have him than Tyrese.
That's true, but like, do you want are you gonna watch a new franchise of Common, or do you like Common when he shows up in like a small role, like in like John Wick?
Small role in John Wick.
Small role, yeah. I don't want him as Jon Stewart. I just don't want that. I don't want him.
Honestly, if I had to pick one person to play Jon Stewart, it could be any timeline of HFRBS. I'd rather have Idris.
Or Denzel back in the day.
Denzel, yeah. I could see it too. Maybe you would have been a little too much Denzel. I don't know. Because with Denzel... I
still would have paid money for it.
If I had to choose between the two, of course I would have picked Idris.
Oh, yeah, I mean...
Out of the two.
Out of Denzel and Idris for Jon Stewart, yeah, Idris probably would have been better.
Yeah.
But he's under Marvel handcuffs right now, so can't have him. Sure. But anyway, we're getting really off track. So Jude Law got cast in Captain Marvel as the original Captain Marvel, Marvel.
Yeah, the one that's protector of Earth, I guess, until he has to pass over to Captain Marvel herself.
Yeah, I don't really know the biggest knowledge of Captain Marvel.
No,
it's weird saying it like that.
It is just like saying Captain Marvel because sometimes when I hear Captain Marvel, I think of Shazam.
I do think it's Shazam more, yeah. Because
I like him as Captain Marvel, as the original Captain Marvel, and the Marvel team that he had. But different times, I guess.
Now he's Shazam.
He's been Shazam for like the past 50-some years right now, but...
it was recently that kind of changed his name to Shazam. I remember in one of the Justice League cartoon show.
No, but even
called him Captain Marvel.
Yeah, so you play Injustice. His name is
no, his name is Shazam there.
No, but sometimes they call him Captain Marvel too. Actually, no, in Young Justice they also call him Captain Marvel.
Did they?
In Young Justice they do.
So confusing.
I mean, his name originally is Captain Marvel.
I know, yeah.
But remember, Captain Marvel, Marvel side has been out for years now, even way back when. Because they lost the rights to, I guess, for the name, and then Marvel picked it up. And then when they try to redo the franchise again as Captain Marvel, they couldn't do it no more.
So Captain Marvel, from Marvel side, came before Captain Marvel, DC side.
No, DC came first.
DC came first.
Lost, name, I guess. And then Marvel picked up the name and put the rights on it. Because they wouldn't do nothing with the comics because Superman was the new thing. Everybody wanted Superman.
You know what? I have no problem with them calling him Shazam now.
Shazam is a cool name.
Yeah, it's so confusing. He's Shazam. He's Captain, or she's Captain Marvel.
I mean, he's always going to be Captain Marvel in my eyes, but... Again, we're off traffic. We're off topic again.
I'm just saying, I like the fact that Jude Law's,
He's a good actor.
He's a great actor. I love Jude Law.
I mean, if there was anybody else that should be in the Marvel universe, I mean, who else is out there?
There's so many.
That's there's
so many great actors out there. Ryan Gosling.
As what?
I don't know. Just he's just good and just put him in anything. Jake Gyllenhaal. No, wait, he might be Batman, so never mind about that.
You think Ryan Gosling could play? This is way off topic, so I'm thinking outside, but as Green Lantern?
I'm for it.
See, Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling as Green Lantern.
Hal Jordan? Or
Hal Jordan.
That's the more popular one?
Yeah.
I guess.
I think well, I mean, the idea is to do Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. You know, kind of like a buddy cop movie. Like Lethal Weapon, but in space.
That will be exactly like Lethal Weapon in space. Matter of
Exactly.
fact, you just get the Lethal Weapon team on the TV show.
Okay, I don't know what... I like them, but I don't know about that.
You wouldn't want Damon Wayans as Hal Stewart.
I like Damon Wayans, but not as John... I think I need someone a little more grizzled as Jon Stewart.
I can't think of anybody else. I mean, but now I'm not saying that he's the perfect choice, but...
As who?
As a young actor now... I'm not really young, because Jon Stewart is like late 30s, early 40s.
But I kind of want Jon Stewart to be the more veteran one.
Yeah,
and
that's how he has
Jordan
to
be the new one, you know?
Matter of fact, you can cast Idris out if you wanted to. I mean, if Larry Fishburne could swap sides whenever he feels like it, I'm pretty sure he could too.
Or if, I was about to say Josh Brolin, but
he's just hopping on the same team. He just don't know what side of the court he wants to be on.
Well, he was Jonah Hex at one point. That's DC.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah. Larry Fishburne too was also Silver Surfer. Then he's Perry White. And now he's
the voice.
He's still.
He was the voice.
Ryan Reynolds was the same thing too. He went from X-Men to Green Lantern to back to X-Men.
So did Ben Affleck.
Yeah, but he only did the hop once.
Yeah, but
it's not like he went from like Marvel to DC to back to Marvel.
Well, he's gonna be leaving Batman, so he's gonna, he's got to go do something.
He could go to Marvel. I could pick him up for Marvel.
I kind of hope not.
Really? He's a good actor.
Look, but I don't want more articles where like now Ben Affleck wants to leave Marvel. I'm a little sick of hearing it.
I mean, if he has a really good character.
He has a really good character right now.
It's
he
just
doesn't
really
want to be a part
bad,
of
poorly
it.
writing. I'm sorry, but if you give me a really good, like, watch. If he stays for the Batman trilogy with this guy as a writer,
he had a chance to write his own Batman movie.
It didn't work
out. And apparently they didn't like it, so.
Yeah, it was too much for him. I got.
Yeah. Oh, poor Ben. We're sorry, Ben. I like you as Batman.
I actually kind of like. I like it. I like defending you as Batman. Everybody else like, no, he's too old, and this and that, and he's not believable. Like, he's more believable than half of the other Batmans.
What? You didn't like George Clooney as Batman?
I like Val Kilmer more than George Clooney's.
That's true. I actually did not mind Val Kilmer as Batman.
I actually liked him Bruce Wayne more, though.
Well, yeah, because he played better Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
He played a really good Bruce Wayne.
So did Ben Affleck. He played a great Bruce Wayne.
He plays good Batman as well.
Yeah, I like the voice better than Christian Bale's voice.
We can agree on that. I cannot stand that voice.
But I give him that, though. He stuck to it the whole trilogy with that voice.
But it just got worse by every movie, though.
Yeah, because I bet you his throat kept bleeding every single scene, so he's just trying to rush through it.
But I don't get it, because in the first movie, he doesn't do that voice. He does another kind of grizzled voice, but it's not as bad as it is in, like, The Dark Knight.
Yeah, well, he's just yelling at Heath Ledger.
Yeah. Like, he's a great Batman, but that voice kind of, it just takes it out.
Yeah. But it was a good cast all around, though. I hope the Batman shows. Like, I want to see, like, who can they cast better than Morgan Freeman as Lucius Fox? Who can they cast...
If they even put a Lucius Fox there.
I mean, yeah, because Batman and Alfred kind of take care of everything.
Yeah. I mean, there's no mention of him at all in BVS or Justice League, so.
But as far as that, yeah, I hope the DC future is good. I mean, Deathstroke looked like he was picking up everything afterwards.
You know what? That little ending tease, spoilers for Justice League, for the little tease at the end with Lex Luthor and Deathstroke. I really hope the Legion of Doom shows up in somewhere. I think it's a sweet idea.
I hope they just build as far as Aquaman character, like maybe like Black Manta.
Black Manta, definitely.
Like, boom, you have him.
Black
cool.
Manta's part of the original Legion.
Yes, yeah. So you have him. Boom, you throw him into the Doom. Now you have, let's say, the Flash movie. Boom, you throw a character.
If they have Reverse Flash in the Flashpoint. Which I hope they do.
Well, even it makes sense. Give me like a regular, even if it's like a Captain Cold, let's just say. Boom, you throw him in there.
Gorilla Grodd. Boom,
you throw him in there. Wonder Woman too. Just say throw Cheetah in there. Boom. Now you have.
You think they'll have Cheetah?
I think so.
I think they'll have Cheetah.
In World War II, how do you explain her aging though? I mean, not World War Two. Vietnam. What was it? Vietnam War? Cold War?
I don't know. They didn't really say what was the idea that
It
they
said it was
wanted
supposed to be based in the 80s, as far as rumor goes.
Rumor-wise, based in the 80s.
So if you give me someone who can't age that well, I mean, that age is really good.
I mean, well, does Cheetah really show her age? She's a cheetah.
Oh, yeah, but cheetahs don't last forever.
Whoa, she's not really a cheetah.
Obviously, but... Well, let's just say that. Boom, now you have another character. So now I know these characters already, so the origins don't have to be that much. Because that's kind of what the problem was a little bit with BVS, where you had to cut down a lot of scenes of who they are and origin-wise.
Yeah, I just didn't like the fact that they cut out pretty much all the freaking Superman scenes in BVS. That's what I really like about the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah.
All the Superman stuff that's in there. There's
And
a lot of good stuff there.
It's good and it's bad, too, because good movies shouldn't have director's cut or ultimate scenes. It should be as perfect as it was when it came out. Like, look at all the Marvel movies.
Your best movie should be the one. Your best cut should be the one in theaters.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have to see. Oh, there's an ultimate cut or there's a final. Like, look at Blade Runner. How many different cuts are there of Blade Runner?
6.
That everyone should be able to see.
Came out 20-something years after the movie originally came out.
Exactly. That's the cut I saw right before I went to go see the sequel.
Yeah, because, and they said that there's and they said that the Blade Runner 2049 that's the director's cut.
That's
the cut,
and that was a perfect movie, 3 hours long. Doesn't matter, but it was perfect.
Yeah. Absolutely beautiful. And
so
yeah, I'm a little.
Look at Wonder Woman. No director's cut.
No director's cut. That was perfect. I honestly like. What I really started to notice that the best of the DC movies, because even though like I enjoyed Justice League, I still think Wonder Woman and Man of Steel were 10 times better.
And there's no director's cut of either one.
No director's cut of either. I think that they really should kind of stick to solo movies for a while.
So go back to their regular ways.
Yeah, like because I mean it seems like that's what they're doing because next coming up is Aquaman.
Yeah.
Shazam. Flashpoint is kind of like a Flash movie,
give or take.
You can have Wonder Woman and
Aquaman
Batman.
Is supposed to be in it too,
but it's like
solely it is. It's like Civil War.
That's a Captain America movie.
Yeah, all in all, it's still a Captain movie, but you have a whole bunch of characters in it.
I think give it enough time, give it a couple years until you make Justice League 2.
See, that's what they should do. Like, let's just say, like, the whole, like, their TV show division. Everybody has their own shows. Everybody's separate. And then, at the end, everybody comes in together to do that 1 week. Or that one movie, let's just say.
The crossover.
Yeah. And
it's worked for the DC shows.
And it worked for Marvel.
Worked for Marvel and movies and in their television series. Exactly.
And see, that's what everybody's forgetting when they're doing the cinematic universe. They're trying to jump into it. That's why Dark Universe failed. That's why...
Have you seen that photo where it says, it's like RIP Dark Universe 2017 to 2017?
Honestly, yeah, because that's the problem they failed in. Like, they could have stuck it with, like, how they started off with, let's say, Dracula Untold. I kind of like the movie.
It's alright. Yeah.
It was alright, but you see, it was a solo Dracula movie. At the end, they explained something future.
Yeah, and in the end, it was the only really tease, but it wasn't like a tease to like, here's fucking mummy Easter eggs, here's Frankenstein Easter eggs.
And that's the problem the mummy had. You focused so much on the universe, you forgot all about the mummy.
I also think the fact that the Dark Universe should be a horror universe.
And not an action.
And not because it makes like... We already had the fun Mummy movie.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser. It came out. But that also had horror elements to it. It's a scary movie. The Tom Cruise Mummy was not at all a scary movie.
Yeah, see, when I first heard that they were going to make the monster horror movies universe again, that's the first thing came to my mind is monster horror.
Horror, yeah.
Yeah.
Universal monster horror movies.
I didn't see that.
Where's the horror part of it?
And that's what we're missing right now. If you would have had a horror cinematic universe, it would have been perfect.
See, I don't think they should completely cancel it. I think they should...
Redo it?
Revamp it, yeah.
Yeah. Start off with, let's say, Dracula again. Or start off with Van Helsing. Start off with.
I like Van Helsing. I like the Van Helsing idea.
I like the Van Helsing. You get the right cast, the right somebody to play Van Helsing.
Hugh Jackman.
He would have been perfect as Van Helsing.
Right? He would have been a perfect Van Helsing. Why have they never done that one before? I don't get it.
Beats the shit out of me.
It's weird.
But, yeah, so you start off with that, you would have made a perfect cinematic universe right there. Because nobody else is doing horror.
Conjuring is. They're kind of... They kind of secretly made a cinematic universe without anyone knowing.
I think it's... Yeah. I mean, if you
it's
had
been
to
good so far.
Yeah, if I had to put it in a spot, yeah, it technically is a cinematic universe. With the spin-offs of Annabelle's, everything's kind of... Yeah.
And they got The Nun that's coming out pretty soon. They've secretly had this cinematic univerce. And I've liked this so far. And you know what? And that's what every universe should do. Don't announce it as oh, we're building this shared universe now.
Yeah.
Look at all these actors we're getting. See? Look at all these fucking movies we're gonna have.
And the problem with that is you're ruining that one movie now because it's like, okay, nothing's going to happen because they have movies coming up afterwards.
Now it's like, all right, now there's so much pressure on the Mummy now. Now everything is going to, if that doesn't succeed, we're all screwed. And that's exactly what happened. See, The Conjuring didn't do that. They was like, all right, Conjuring 1 came out. Man, that was a good movie. You thought that was a good movie? Cool. You like the Annabelle part? Here's an Annabelle movie. Alright, it was alright. It wasn't that great.
Oh, you like that one nun? We give her own movie. She's scary.
She's terrifying.
See?
Look at that.
I think Justice League could do it too, but right now they're saving...
It's kind of what they did, though. Because they just really announced that Man of Steel came out.
Yeah, Man of Steel came out.
But then, it was 3 years later, then they're like, no, never mind, we have a cinematic universe, but... The way they started off, it was like,
see,
here's Man of Steel.
If they couldn't get Christian Bale, if they couldn't get Christopher Nolan back with Christian Bale, they could have just, alright, now let's just do a Batman movie. Cool, you like that? Let's do a Flash movie, Wonder Woman movie.
You like that? Here's Cyborg.
Okay, now let's do BVS. Now I care for Batman because I've seen his origins already. I already know that he's old.
Seen him in maybe 1 or 2 movies already. Yeah. Probably 1 movie.
Maybe 1 movie and a cameo on another one.
Yeah.
Kind of like how they did with... I would have took out Suicide Squad.
Cut it out.
Then... Because right now it's kind of pointless. They weren't in Justice League. So they're not really a team right now. They're not saving the world.
They're barely saving the world.
No, the whole point of that movie was just to fix the mistake that I just made.
Yeah. Yeah.
I made a mistake. Come save me. That was all the movie was.
Oh, let's, there's an evil witch wreaking havoc in the city. Let's send a girl with a baseball bat, a guy who throws a boomerang, and a dude who's really good at shooting guns.
And a guy that can escape everywhere, yeah.
Oh, this is Slipknot. Yeah. He can climb anything.
Why? Why didn't you just call Batman? He's free. He could do what he...
Batman literally could have done all that stuff himself.
Batman's the one who caught all of them. You really... Yeah. By himself.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, yeah. Oh, Flash caught Captain Boomerang. You know what? Why were we talking about Suicide Squad? What were we talking about before?
The future of DC. Yeah, right now they're kind of hoping that Flashpoint will save them. Flashpoint can save them, but will it be enough?
Alright. Everyone keeps saying that Flashpoint is going to be what's going to correct the DC universe. The DC universe doesn't need really correcting. It just needs to have... Warner Brothers just needs to have less control over the directors for these movies. Let these directors do what they do. You need
a Kevin Feige. You need Warner Brothers to just trust that one person and let him do his job.
Let Jeff Johns do it.
Because I'm pretty sure Jeff Johns didn't be like, hey, make this movie 2 hours long. Hey, let's just cut out all these scenes. Hey.
No, it's Warner Brothers who's literally doing that.
I'm scared of Paramount. Let's just CGI his mustache. You're Warner Brothers. You're way bigger than Paramount. All that money for CGI, you could have just paid him off.
How is Paramount bullying you guys into that?
Right, that's just like Blumhouse bullying Marvel right now. It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. Like,
it's a smaller company and they're losing money.
Paramount can't just just attach a mustache to Henry Cavill.
No, it's so much easier to just put a fake mustache on you. Other than CGing an eye out.
That's literally Paramount's fuck you to fuck you to Warner Brothers.
Basically, the only one who actually could
And
do
it
this
worked.
right is Disney because they have the money for CGI. They could actually make a whole person younger again.
Yeah.
Like Robert Downey Jr. They made him super young again. It looked like he was back in Weird Science.
Yeah. When they put Grand Moff Tarkin in Rogue One, I'm not gonna lie to you, took me about 2 minutes to realize who that wasn't an actor playing him.
Right? I thought it was a lookalike too. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, he looks just like that guy.
Some other people like, man, that's total uncanny valley. Well, it fooled me, so fool anybody.
But as far as that, like, I would like, yeah. As far as that, I would like full control of DC. Have them do it right. Have them take their time. Stop playing catch up. You're never gonna reach $1 billion movies.
Look, yeah, you can have $1 billion movies. You just need to make good movies first.
Yeah.
To have $1 billion movies.
Like your next movie, you could call it Justice League Reborn. Just like the comic books. Just reborn.
There you go. Or Justice New 52 Justice League.
Basically. Or you know what? Do the villain one first. Be the first one to have a main villain cast. Because Sinister Six ain't gonna happen.
Not at this point.
So you might as well do the Injustice Leagues. Boom.
Well, it isn't technically Suicide Squad their villain team-up movie.
Yeah, but they were anti-heroes. Because they saved the world. I'm talking about full-on villains. And you're rooting for the villains.
That's true.
First time ever. You never had a movie where you're just rooting for the villains in this movie.
Is Suicide Squad, are they anti-heroes really?
Yeah, it's like Deadpool. They're anti-heroes.
No.
They saved the world.
They're criminals first, though.
But they saved the world. I mean, Deadpool's a hitman. He's a criminal.
Yeah,
he's going to go to jail for that. It's not like he was a mercenary hitman.
Yeah, okay, you can call him a anti-hero, but I don't know. I feel weird calling Harley Quinn an anti-hero.
In this movie, she was. Now, she didn't kill innocent people. She had a conscience. Captain Boomerang could have left. I don't know why he came back.
I wouldn't have come back. Fuck that.
Yeah, especially when I don't have the chip in my head no more. I would just left.
Yeah, well, that was dumb.
Exactly. So, give me a full villain, no anti-heroes, bad guy movie.
Yeah, well, let me have my Aquaman, Shazam, Flashpoint movie before I get that.
I'm not knocking that off. Give me like maybe 2020, late 2019. Give me all the villains that you wanted. Build them up in that movie. And then do another Justice League movie where they collide.
Legion of Doom. That's how your Legion of Doom movie comes.
Exactly.
So Marvel has been saying, Kevin Feige said recently that he has 20 more Marvel movies in mind as of right now. 20 more.
I mean, you figure maybe a few of them are
Absolute
sequels. Yeah.
New characters going to be popping up soon.
And then maybe another Avengers movie, new Avengers.
Maybe Fantastic Four comes back.
Yeah. Well, you figure, yeah, because Spider-Man's getting another 2 more sequels. Black Panther's getting another 2 more sequels.
Mm-hmm. Doctor Strange, 2 more sequels. Captain Marvel.
Ant-Man, 1 more sequels. Guardians of the Galaxy gets 1 more sequel. Maybe even a spin-off they even said.
Oh, the original Guardians?
I don't see why not.
I'll see that.
I'll love that.
Ant-Man and the Wasp, probably,
1 more.
There are 2 more.
No, there 1 more.
Well, they got 1 coming out, then they'll have another one.
Yeah, 1 more.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then maybe even new characters. Like a new character I would love to see. Of course, off the bat will probably be a Nova movie.
Nova. I've been hoping for a Moon Knight movie for the longest time.
I would like him more in the Netflix series. Because I feel like, I want to put
he has so much, like, powers and stuff.
He does,
but it's going to look weird on a Netflix budget.
No, because it's a Disney. Remember, Disney pays for it. Netflix just streams it. But you give me that on the Disney streaming service.
Okay, but are we saying that the Disney budget for that's going to look that good?
Could be. Look how good Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. looks.
Really?
It looks pretty good half the time.
It does not, dude.
It looks better than Inhumans.
Okay, perfect example. The Inhumans budget.
I don't know where that money went. I really don't know.
That's Marvel and Disney right there, buddy.
Actually, the one who paid for it was IMAX. Majority of this was IMAX.
Okay, maybe for the first 2 episodes, but I hear it did not get any better after that.
No.
First of all, I want to say we apologize for giving that a positive review at first.
I apologize. I stopped watching it. Like maybe
I don't know
after
what mind space I was in because I don't.
The first 2 episodes were not that bad in IMAX.
Maybe it was the IMAX experience that
The IMAX
was really what
experience was
made it
really
better.
nice because it was a big screen we were watching it on.
Yeah.
It was the biggest one in the state we're in.
To be honest, I didn't really care what I was watching at that point. I was like, I'm watching IMAX.
Basically, the sound of it was good. The environment, everybody was happy at the moment, but
That's not a good show. That budget is awful.
I don't know where that money. And you know what? Too, it's the same guy who made Iron Fist, and I'm pretty sure. I hope that was his last run.
Fire him.
Yeah, let him go to
But
DC.
I'm saying, I don't want Moon Knight getting a fucking Inhumans budget. I don't know why I'm pointing at the poster, but it's in my room.
Yeah,
And I know you guys can't see it, but it was for free.
Because I got one too.
Maybe I'll take it down and burn it.
As far as that, because I'm just trying to say, because like I wanted another Punisher movie. But then I saw the TV show and it's like, wow.
Yeah, but like
13-hour movie sounds a lot better.
But the Punisher, that can totally be done in their budget.
Yeah.
Like that's like, you know, that's you can definitely, you're using guns and shit. Like, you know, you're not filming like, you know, Moon Knight doing his powers and shit. Like, I'd rather see a big screen, like, you know.
I would love to see it too, but again, Disney Marvel's not gonna do a rated R movie.
Yeah, but Moon Knight doesn't have to be rated R.
Kind of does. That's like making a Punisher movie PG-13.
Okay.
It's a rated R character. You could get away with Ghost Rider, but Moon Knight has to be rated R.
I don't know.
Unless you got a fantastic script and this is pushing PG-13 to the limit.
They could.
Like you're like
there's
one
some moments in the Marvel movies where they do push the boundaries. Not to rated R territory because they don't need to go there.
You don't need to go there, but with a character like that, I feel like you could do a lot more with no boundaries than you would do with, all right, we have to keep it PG-13 because I want kids to go over here and see Moon Knight. I mean, yeah, I saw him.
Yeah, it's not like Moon Knight's like Blade, where it makes sense. There's blood everywhere.
Theoretically, too, you also do. How many vampire movies are there as PG-13?
How many Twilights were there?
That was PG-13?
I'm pretty sure.
What was Underworld? No, Underworld was rated R.
No, those are.
Yeah, every single vampire movie I could think of that was good was R.
That was good? Yeah.
Like Daybreaker. That was a good movie.
Is that the one with Ethan Hawke?
Yeah. I love that movie.
Yeah, I remember
William Dafoe?
Yeah. It was okay.
As far as vampire movies go, how many other vampire movies can you name?
Lost Boys. Yeah.
That's a good one. Oh, From Dusk Till Dawn?
From Dusk Till Dawn, Interview with the Vampire.
Those are all rated R's.
Yeah, I'm saying. There's a lot more you can name. Name a Dracula. There you go. Oh, wait, what's Dracula Untold? Was that PG? That was PG-13. Yeah, that was PG-13. I could have swore
there was a sex scene in that one.
No, that was PG-13. I remember, yeah.
Had to be a Universal and all that.
Yeah. Other than that, what were we talking about again?
Oh,
yeah.
Moon Knight. Oh, 20 movies, Marvel.
Yeah, but there's a lot more they can do.
I say 20 movies could last.
Especially if the whole Fox and Disney deal goes through, which I kind of hope it doesn't, but it might.
The only way I don't kind of want it is because it's going to mess up everything that we have now, and it's going to be hard to explain mutants unless you do a whole nother like multiverse.
Or unless you feel like mutants is a new thing that's popping up.
I guess like the virus shit that was going on with Inhumans. But then how you explain Inhumans to mutants?
How about you just cancel out Inhumans at all? Just don't mention them ever again.
It's gonna be hard with S.H.I.E.L.D. though.
Nah, the show's getting canceled soon anyway. It's on its last stretch.
Yeah, but 100 episodes is pretty impressive.
Good for them, but how much more can you really do?
They did pretty good with Ghost Rider last season.
Yeah, but then they stopped doing Ghost Rider, and then the show kind of went.
I forgot the name of it. The Matrix area. I forgot.
Yeah, but I've seen the Matrix before. Why do I need to see this again?
Because it was pretty cool.
I've seen Tron before. Why do I need to see this again?
Because I don't know. It's Marvel, man. Marvel wants to make a Tron-like movie. Let them Marvel do a Tron-like movie.
Yeah. I like Tron, so. I think that's all about we have for today for you guys.
It was a nice little 40-ish minutes.
Yeah. Gotta talk a lot about, Marvel and DC. Hopefully for a bright future of those. Anyway, guys, we'll be back with you guys next week. Thank you guys for tuning in. And how you know it, have a marvelous day.
God damn it. Goodbye.
Can't say have a DC day, I don't know.